Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tyler, and tonight I am joined by Daniel for our third game of the evening between Melbourne Evolution and Banyule Bulls. Banyule with a very short side tonight in terms of players. Evolution look to be pretty full strength, so interesting. I don't see a goalkeeper here for Banyule at the moment. Hopefully they get one very shortly. And Evolution look, as I said, pretty much full strength. You've got Mary Herbeck, Katie Foster, Rebecca Davies, Maddie Nobbs. Yeah, pretty impressive team here tonight for Evolution. Daniel, can't always ask you a prediction. What's your prediction?
Usually, I find the Bulls this season to be like a sleeping giant because, like, with their whole squad, they have
They're a dark horse.
They are like a very good side, as we did see them both take Amazons and Fitzroy's to Pens. However, they did lose to last place Carlton, so they are a bit up and down. But I think without a goalkeeper tonight...
Oh, they might have it. They just might not have been in the lineup. So if the goalkeeper is here, it will be Tin Fanua.
If there's no goalkeeper, then I reckon it should be an easy night for...
Evolution?
Yeah, Evolution. But if there is, then the Bulls, I reckon they could win it because they're very... like a bogey side. Like, you don't know how they're going to go on the night.
Yeah,
like
Tim Fanua is there, so they do have a goalkeeper.
But I reckon the Bulls, who are currently in 4th.
Yep. So if they do lose tonight, they do drop to... right now, the Bulls are in 5th.
Yeah.
Preston winning last night. They're temporarily in 5th. Preston winning in the last game, not last night, have propelled them into 4th place.
Yep.
So they have the opportunity to stay there if Melbourne Evolution can get the job done. And by all accounts, with the side they've got, it looks like it may happen.
Yeah, it may, because this is probably one of the strongest lineups they do have out tonight. And it is a big game in total because if Evolution win here tonight, that's a huge gap from 4th to 3rd.
Yeah, and that will pretty much nearly seal up their... What will 6 points? So it will be a 6 point gap in between 4th and 3rd, which will nearly put 3rd place all theirs. I don't think they'll jump up to 2nd at any point throughout the season. So it is a possibility. You never know. But yes, I think it will be very, very unlikely. As I'm just looking at the points. Yeah, so they win tonight, they'll jump to 24. If Fitzroy beat Amazons will stay on 33. Fitzroy will jump to 39. And so there's some gaps starting to open up in the very middle round of the season. So, sorry, the final round of the second group of series. But yeah, we'll see what happens. This game could be unpredictable, or it could be a whitewash. This is unfortunately what Banyule have done to themselves throughout the season. Starting lineups for Evolution: Katie Foster, Mary Herbeck, Rebecca Davies, and someone's at the back as Davies nearly puts one into the back of the net early on. For Banyule, it looks like Tin Fanua, Lisa Fanua, Danny Galuccio. I saw Layla Abdelatif there as well. And I'm not sure who's on the ball at the moment because the numbers are all wrong again. So, as that one goes across the face of goal, and Davies cuts that one out, and it is Bru Oliveira there as the 4th player for Evolution. And Maddie Nobbs obviously starting in goal for Evolution. Only goalkeeper there tonight for them. But 3 chances early on, 2 for Evolution, 1 for Banyule. So floodgates could open up pretty early as Abdelatif knocks that one on, and it will go out for a keeper's ball.
Just be interesting to see what the Bulls do early on here, because that might just determine the whole tempo of the game.
Yeah, they like to sit back a lot and take the game on as it comes. That 4th player for Banyule may be Melissa Garcia. I'm not positive though, but I'm going to go with that for the rest of the game. Ball played by Tin. Tin finding Fanua. Fanua back to Galuccio. Galuccio is going to assess her options. to Garcia, back to Fanua. Fanua's pass cut out there by Davies, and it will go out for a side ball here. What's Costa have this one down? Costa has 5-3 Banyule over Evolution. Lisa Fanua, goal and assist. Mary Herbeck, goal and assist. And Monica Fanua, brace.
Bit of a big call out from that one from Costa.
Yeah, must have thought they were going to have a good save. Tim Fanua makes a very, very impressive save early on. And that one is played down the line, and Fanua cannot run onto that one, and will go out for Knobs to bring it back in. Knobs looking for the long throw, finding the head of Habig, and Tin Fanua's going to go on a run. Foster's going to try and cut that one out. Kept in just. Falls to Fanua. Fanua plays off Abdelatif. Abdelatif closed down quickly by Habig. Habig forces the turnover. Davies on the ball, looking for the flick over the top to Habig. Habig uses the body well, but forcing her opponent under the ball made her not be able to run onto the ball.
Yep.
Tin Fanua brings this one in, finding her sister, Foster, Oliveira, Davies. Flick over the top, trying to find Oliveira, cannot. And that one has gone out for a side ball. Long throw here by Galuccio. Finds Abdelatif. Herbeck cuts that one out. Has the runner. Foster didn't see it. Oliveira loses that one. Flick over. And another one. Can Galuccio finish? No. Oliveira comes back. And cuts that one out. Trying to find Abdelatif on the run from the corner. That one is lost to a side ball. Evolution. Bring that one in. Oliveira on the ball. Finds Foster in the middle, plays back Davies. Davies now on, trying to find Foster, but that pass was just a little bit wide, and has gone out for a keeper's ball. Fanua brings this one back in, finds a sister, and that one has gone out for a keeper's ball now.
Bulls just looking like the better side here at the moment. They just seem to be linking up a bit better. Evolution just...
I disagree, in all honesty. Yeah, I think Evolution look like the better side. They're moving the ball around a lot better. Bulls are more route one. A little bit of flicks here and there. A couple of things will work for them. But I wouldn't say either... If I was giving a team an edge, it would probably be Evolution. But I think it's pretty much
even?
a stalemate at the moment. Both teams making mistakes. Both teams turning the ball over.
It's quite a tight affair early on.
Yeah, I think you'll find that Evolution's passing will get them out of trouble here, as the foul is called after no advantage was seen by the referees, and the foul will be in a dangerous spot for Davies to crack one here.
We saw this quite a lot last week. We know what she's capable of.
Yeah, I think the wall's set up pretty well. Habik has to move over, and it's going to find Habik here. Oh, I suppose. Can they finish? And Galuccio saves one off the line.
It's good setup play from Evolution there.
No, it's brilliant work. You saw the run of Mary Habig and then the block from the wall so they couldn't step out. It was really, really smart play. A good set piece. As Fanua pushes Davies off with that one. Can't get onto the ball. Habig now going to carry this one up. No, plays 1-2 with Foster. Has the shot. Fanua can't hold on to it on the first bite. It has to take a double. Abdelatif's touch let it down there, and that one has rolled out for a side ball in terms of Evolution. And this is what you might find. Evolution train every week. They might be a bit more, in terms of set plays, a bit more damaging than what a team like the Banyule Bulls are. As that one off the post, and Banyule look to attack. Galuccio lines one up. Cut back out. Katie Foster plays it back to Habik. Habik gets the ball out from under her feet. Plays Davies. Davies going to look forward. Look to drive herself and have the shot. She's going to cut now. Play the shot. Blocked out. And has got Oliveira there at the back. Plays Davies. Davies trying to find Foster. Can't. Fanua's going to throw a long one. Finds sister. Cut out by Oliveira. Oliveira's going to play the middle. Cut out then again. Fanua back on the ball. Switches the play, sorry. Abdelatif, round one. Can't dive in against Abdelatif. We all know. Play back to Galuccio. Galuccio's going to switch the play.
Very organised here, Evolution.
Fanua lines one up. Knobs has to touch that and put it over the bar.
That's their weekly training coming into practice.
Yeah, as that one bounces away. Evolution have a counter here. Garcia tracking back well, forces that one out. And Smart not giving them... Abdulatif gives the ball back eventually once they're all set back up.
Big shot just going out wide there, and the Bulls to bring it back into play here as we are 7 minutes into this cagey affair. Early on, both teams looking to try and keep possession, but sloppy play has prevented that, and trying to skip past here. Forster puts in the tackle, but the Bulls just try to regain and go again. Playing better possession football. Into the middle now. Looking for the shot. Out it goes. Abdul Talif trying to create, but sends it back. And great press from Ubeek. And that's what she does, Ubeek. Presses ya. She has that trait where her energy just never goes away. Always running 24/7.
Yeah, Han and I were talking about it in the last game. She's the workhorse. So workhorse of Evolution. And if not the league.
She just loves to run. And a play like that in an indoor, very dangerous. Not to mention the creativity she has as well for Evolution to supply on.
Fanua can't find her sister and turns that one over. Has gone out for a side ball. I'm pretty sure we just saw Lucy Raymer enter the court. She's now on the ball. Playing it quickly, finds Habib. Habib's going to lay this one back off. Davies going to take a touch inside, have the shot and blocked away. So corner now for Evolution.
Hubert and Davies were quite the dynamic duo last season.
Yeah, we were talking about dynamic duos in the last game as well. We're trying to work out who was everyone's. We determined Colton really don't have one. And Lions, Essendon Lions don't really have one. Yeah, there's that one flashes across the face of goal. Variety and Galea for Preston. Why Damazi's out with an knee injury. Fitzroy have for Scalzo and Danny Gadelge.
Yep. Probably this season for Evolution, it's been Hubik and Forster. They've actually linked up quite a few times this season.
Yeah, or see, like, it changes. Every season, so, like, certain players step up. As we nearly see Oliveira get onto that one. Can't. So, I will apologise, by the way. I was calling Penny Garcia and Penny Bakopoulos is number 5. So as we look to go forward again, Garcia now wearing 11 on the far side of the court. Fanua nearly does turn that one over in the end. Can't find Garcia. Monica Fanua is number 3, and that means Lisa Fanua will be number 16, I think it was. And I'm pretty sure that will be the only differences that I messed up on. So, and Evolution have all their numbers in order, so easy days as we see Kat Salakidis enter the court for Evolution as well, wearing number 5. And the only one not to make an appearance for Evolution at the moment is Finny Nobbs, sister of goalkeeper Maddie Nobbs. And according to the sheet, she will be wearing number 3, but she's the only player out there that might be wrong.
Maybe.
As we see Bakopoulos line one up. No, played over to Fanua. Fanua puts that one to bed, and Banyule go 1-0 up. Just over 10 minutes of the first half is gone.
That's the bogey team I was talking about. I just don't think no one picked her up here.
Yeah, Davies needs to step out quicker.
Yeah, and it's just a good finish.
Yeah.
So, 1-0 lead to the Bulls here. Can they contain this lead, or will Evolution turn it up?
From what I've seen most of the season, Banyule are a second half team. They're up early in this game, so potentially they could knock Evolution off their pedestal. And that would put them within 3 points of Evolution going into the final 7 games of the season.
This game's got a similar feeling to that one that we called back against Fitzroy, where I believe the Bulls were up 2-0 at halftime.
Oh, yeah, they were too. Fitzroy come back fairly late in there. That was the last time I was here, actually.
Yeah.
As Big loses out, so Fanua loses the ball, though. It does run out, and obviously he's going to bring this one in. Has Davies short if she wants to use it. Does. Davies can look to move the ball. Finds Rima, who loses out to Fanua. Fanua just smashes one into the legs of Davies. Davies stands strong, looking for the throw off the head of Garcia. And that one over the bar, but only just.
That's another good chance for the Bulls there. They probably had the better chances of this game so far.
Yeah, definitely. I think the only decent chance Evolution have really had... they've hit the post a couple of times, but the really decent chance they had was
from
the
that
free
set
kick.
piece, yeah.
And Penny Bakopoulos blocked that one off the line. Pretty much sat on it like an egg. As they look to move the ball forward here. Banyule can't find Garcia. So they will bring it in from the back. No, going long here, Evolution. Finding the chest of Rima. And just a little bit too much on the pass for Habib to get onto it. Long throw there from Fanua. Tin Fanua, that was.
Bulls have done well keeping Davies quiet. She was quite active probably the past month. She was mainly Evolution's ball magnet, while Hubeek is being contained.
Evolution like to play through Davies. Like that's a lot of their style. They like to play through Rebecca Davies from the back because she's got a good shot and she can generally find a decent pass.
Yeah.
So a lot of their game plan and style will come through Rebecca Davies. So I'm not shocked that she's had a good month. Where Mary is a bit more
creative.
Yeah, she's a creative flanker.
Yeah, she just loves to make runs down those flanks.
Yeah, and causes havoc for defenders. But Rebecca Davies is pretty much the general, not just the captain, the general of the team. As we see a little flick on and a big straight into the stomach of Tim Fanua, and it could have been 1-1.
If you just placed it more into that right-hand side.
Salikides running into a bit of trouble there. Habib, she's got the overlap of Salikides, finds her, takes the shot, had the time to take the touch and find Ramia on the far post. Habib's going to have to cut that one out and does. Looking for the throw off the head of Oliveira into Habib. Habib clears it, but only as far as Abdel Latif. Now out for a side ball for Salikides to bring this one in. Oliveira finding a miss pass that found Salikides, and Salikides is going to bring this one in again for Evolution. 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes remain in the first half.
Evolution now just starting to turn it up a bit.
Looking for the touch, has the shot blocked out by Abdel Latif. Mary Beck coming off for a quick break. You'll probably see Rebecca Davies enter this one, trying to use the power of her foot. No, that's Finny Nobbs entering. So you got your 2 star players off right now at a critical time. Don't know if that's the smartest thing. And definitely not, because you've just gone 2-0 down after taking your 2, no disrespect for anyone else, but your 2 star players.
Yeah.
At such a critical time.
And this is just nothing more than a good counter-attack goal. Look at that.
Yep, Tim Fanua comes out,
One on each flank.
And creates the 3-on-1, and they've worked the ball well to the back post. Galuccio puts that one in the back of the net. We've just been called a time out by Evolution, so we will go to a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've just returned from our timeout called by Evolution, who just conceded their second goal of the evening, going 2-0 down with about 6.5 minutes remaining, thanks to a beautiful goalkeeper run of Tin Vanua, creating a 3-on-1. Knobs pushes that one up and takes it on the second time asking. Salakidis finds Finney Knobs, who can't hold on to that ball, and it has gone out for a side ball. Vanua.
The scoreline now looking very similar to that Fitzroy game.
Yeah, I've seen it. I wouldn't be shocked. But Evolution just can't seem to find the back of the net. Tim Vanua just doing everything, catching everything, plays the ball very quickly. Finds Garcia, finds Vanua. Vanua flicks back. Finding Garcia again. Back to Vanua. Abdelatif looking for the flick on. Can't find Galuccio in this occasion. Little flick over the top, and that's way over, and that one's gone out for a side ball for Banyule. Banyule will probably bring this one in through Tin Vanua. By bringing it in through Tim Vanua, I mean let Tim kick it. And that's taken a deflection. It should be corner, but I don't know if the referees have seen it. They haven't. So Knobs to bring this one in. Finding Salakidis. Salakidis can look to turn. Finds Raymer. Raymer back on the ball. Good turn there. Abdelatif drives in. Plays Salakidis. Salakidis on the left. Blocked out there by Fanua.
Good stuff there from Fanua. It was a great block.
Good play. Good block.
Yeah.
A lot of goods in that.
It's been quite the theme these past couple of weeks, where as soon as a timeout is called, a goal comes in the next probably 2 minutes.
Well, that happened in the first game of the evening. Aku called timeout. They scored pretty much instantly. Essendon called their timeout. They nearly scored. It was literally very, very it was very, very close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wouldn't be shocked. Timeouts should be used for tactical reasons.
Yeah.
Some teams will use a timeout to give their players a rest, but it's not always the best way to do it. Ooh. As that one flashes across the face, and Galuccio can't get onto that one.
Missed chance there to make it 3. And Evolution just not seeing like themselves at the moment.
No, they look pretty flat, let's be honest. They started all right, but they've conceded 2 goals in probably just under 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. Not happy, and tyres are probably a little bit deflated as that one rolls all the way out. Fanua's going to let that one roll. Fanua to Fanua. Little flick over the top. Salakidis. Now Oliveira. Raymer. Can't find anyone. Looking for a run. Doesn't come. So that one has gone out for Tin Fanua to bring this one in. Whistle called for something. I'm assuming incorrect substitution.
Probably.
No, nothing given. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I might look on the week for off app and see if there was any yellow card given.
As Evolution look to go forward and Raymer just gets spear tackled. And
all friends afterwards.
All friends, yep, as always. As they should reset here and Raymer probably should lay it off here, but should go for the shot instead. And
you're not going to beat Tim Vanilla from there. You've got to play the ball around. The way you beat Vanilla is you've got to move the ball from side to side, playing it and having long shots where she can set herself, set a base. It makes it very, very difficult. So,
is Mary Hubik yet to enter back on the field? You feel like that's where most of their run and spark comes from. So,
I think taking Rebecca Davies and Mary Hubik off at the same time was
interesting decision.
A terrible. No, I'm not even going to lie. I think it was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
The only there's definitely a reason for it, but they're not two players I would have off at the same time.
Yeah. I'm not sure how hot it is down there on the court, but it's pretty hot up here.
Yeah, there's no aircon up here, mate. It's broken. So it's probably not that bad on the court. Probably a little bit humid, but normally when it's really hot, you start to see the sweat, and the referees have to stop the game repeatedly.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be that bad. So, looks like Preston at this stage will go back into 5th spot. As Fanua tries to find Garcia. No, that was Galuccio, sorry, apologies. Habib now enters back on the court, looking to drive forward. Has the ball, can play Knobs. Knobs has it. What's she going to do with it? Plays Habib back too slow. Mary decided not to make the run round, thinking she probably wasn't going to get it, hoping for a layoff maybe.
Here's a side ball though, so can they conjure something with about 40 seconds left?
I know what this is. Little touch. No.
Out for another side ball. It'd be Habib. Looks like to bring it in.
Throw now. Over the back, finds no one, and Knobs gives away a foul on Bakapopoulos. Vanua. 20 seconds remain. Plays Fanua. Finds out Delatif, but whipped off her feet by Knobs. Maddie Knobs picks it up. Finds Alakides. Alakides has 5 seconds. Finds Finny Knobs. And that one is going to come to nothing in the end. And we are at our halftime break, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be right back after this.
Switches. The shots! And no one marked Illich out in the middle, just like and it's back stick, Savannah, 5-2.
And what nice, we just got this an over 10. Oh, look at that step over. Oh, they managed to find the equalizer. Get anything from the corner. Oh, I shot through the ball quickly in. She finding anyone. Oh, whoa.
All played. What a ball and what a finish.
Otto to Chu, and the ball finds the back of the net. Fitzroy, it's their game. It's a one-way freight train, and we said it last week. It was 3 freight trains in one, and this is
more than a freight train. This is a this is just a bomb. Just coming forward. Just
gotta find other.
how do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament and hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
And we are back here for the start of this second half. We'll see if the floodgates will open here for the Bulls, or will Evolution get a goal and maybe get some momentum starting to rock their way.
Yeah, I just had a quick chat to Nas while I was down there. He's finding this game very tough. Evolution want to sit back, so they can't. Banyule can't play the way they want to. So not ideal for Banyule. They want to be more counter-attack. They don't want to be in a counter-attacking team. They want to be able to put goals on the board early, but Evolution want to sit back a little bit more, which makes that hard. Good by Evolution, but if they want to try and keep the scores low. As Davies turns that one over, can't find Mary Habig down the flank. As we see this one thrown in, trying to find Abdelatif, does in the end. Habig trying to chase that one down, can't get there. Cut out, sorry. Very well pulled out there by Fanua. Fanua in the middle. Abdelatif can't find it, ball bouncing around. Habig has to fight for it. Wins the side ball in the end. Oliveira gonna look to bring this one in, finds Davies. Davies created space on the open side, far side. That one's cannon straight in the back of Galuccio, and a brilliant save there from Nobbs. That was goal bound definitely from Fanua.
Big save there. Don't want to be 3 down with the game going at this tempo.
I think 3 down for Evolution is a tough ask. They don't really look like scoring at the moment. As we find Davies now on the ball. You will find a moment of brilliance here from Evolution, but other than a goal of individual brilliance, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, as you mentioned, just staying back, not allowing the Bulls to play that they want to play, but they're going to have to...
Long shot, and that one is just over the bar.
But Evolution do have to look to score here. They can't continue to play like this because in that first half didn't quite work. No,
well, you're down 2-0. You need to change something if you want to stay in the game. As Davies looks to go on a long run here. Foul given away.
It was probably discussed in that timeout that they called 5 minutes to go before the first half.
Yeah. Probably more the goals are going to come, girls. Something along those lines. Let's keep defending well. Obviously, I don't think they have a coach tonight. Jacinta Da Cruz is listed as the coach, but I don't know if she's there. I didn't see her. As that one's turned over in the middle, toe poke, 2-0. Long throw in, finding Fanua. Fanua a little back heel. Davies going to have to chase that one down, shield it out. Loses out in the end, but forces Galuccio out of bounds and allows Nobbs to come get it. Ball slightly in front of Habig and can't keep control. Foster now on. And Abdelatif drags that one out. Habig, Davies. Want to shut down Davies' right foot if you can. Look to play in the middle, but there's no movement. A big, good body there. Sends Galuccio off the court and allowing the ball to run out. Nobbs brings it in. finds no one. Ball had a little bit too much on it, and I don't think Foster realised that Davies was behind her.
And Evolution here seem to be struggling a bit, trying to find that through ball from Davies. You baking the shot straight into the defender, and now they can go if they want to. Abdul Daleev, we know what she can do on the
ball.
Yeah.
Switches play. Looking to find someone cut out there by Evolution. Knobs, little flick over, can't find anyone. Has gone out. So Banyule will bring this one back in. Vanua lines one up. Knobs parries that one away. Rivera can't keep that one in. Throw in now. Flicked over, but nothing comes of it.
Evolution just playing a bit too negative for my liking. Probably gonna just at least turn up the tempo or try to attack, as they are currently holding the formation to not allow the balls to go in and score. As the ball's played through straight to Knobs, who's had quite a long shots to catch. Ball goes over as it's time for the balls to go. Ball try to be playing Hubik now. Can she do something off this counter? She loves to create, and her and Davies, can't lie, they've been pocketed here tonight. Just not allowing them to provide any type of creativity, and they got to turn it up here. 17 minutes left in the second half. As a flick over the top finds Hubik, just poor touch and control, and out it goes for the Bulls ball.
Foster into Hubik. Hubik trying to find Davies on the overlap. Cut out by Fanua. Fanua's going to counter. Switches to Bakapopoulos, and Hubik has hit the deck. Nothing that bad though. He's walking with a slight limp. Four seconds, referee. That's been way more. Wrap the ball under her, and now Knobs is going to look to bring this one forward. Finds Foster. Foster can finish! Great throw there by Matty Knobs. Great finish by Foster. And we are game on.
Good throw, good finish from Forster, as we will see on the replay. Big confidence booster, this one for Evolution. Just caught him on the counter here. So good ball watching from Forster to hit that perfectly.
But she waited at the right time, played it, had the shot as the ball was hitting the ground. So, and Tin Fanua now on another run, finds a sister, trying to score a goal. Is going to be forced to retreat now as the ball has gone out for a side ball. As Foster flashes one across the face of goal.
So Evolution now, just a goal behind, still in it. And this is what they've been able to do to top sides, the Bulls. They've all had close games with them, as we saw Fitzroy and Amazons take them to pens, and they do currently hold the lead against Evolution. But they do give top teams hard games.
I think from memory, Banyule did beat Evolution last time they met.
Yeah, they did. I think it was 5-3, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick gaze and make sure that we're kosher. 7-4.
7-4.
Yeah.
So
3-goal difference. And in that game, Evolution held a 3-1 lead at one point and ended the first half. They didn't score in the second half, Evolution. They went into 4-4 at half time. And Evolution, just didn't score another one. Sorry, 4-3 they went in at half time, and Evolution couldn't score another one, and Banyule put them to the sword in the second half. could it be reverse roles this time? Little flick over the top by Davies. Cut out there by Bakapopoulos. By the looks of it. Fed in, played back, cross goal for Nua. Easy as you like, picks that one up, but throws the ball all the way to Matty Nobbs. Goalkeeper's going to play some tennis or ping pong. Foster looking for the run of Oliveira. Oliveira can cut in, and 2 bites of the cherry trying to drag the ball back, and nothing of it.
Out it goes. Could be counter here. Long ball, and
nearly off the back of the Garcia's head. Nobbs standing in the right spot, puts enough on it to send it away from goal. Davies going to look to bring this one forward as she attacks Garcia, who was fixing up her hair. Smart play. That one takes a deflection off Bakapopoulos. And Bakapopoulos off now for Galuccio.
as we see, I believe that's the Amazon girls at the top right of the screen.
Yeah, so I've seen all the Fitzroy ladies tonight as well. So
Big game, that one.
Yeah, and we're only just over 12 and a half minutes away from that. So, well, a little bit longer with the break, but yeah, we're about 20 minutes away from that kickoff of that game. So,
you feel like there'd be quite a decent sized crowd for that one here tonight, because that's a good game.
I'll be in the crowd for that one. I'll be hanging around to watch that one. I'm not commentating, but I'll be hanging around to watch it. I think it'll be a fantastic game. Amazons and Fitzroy generally have the games of the season. And if you ever come down to Serious Futsal on a Wednesday night and want to watch the women's,
this is the game to do so.
Amazons versus Fitzroy is generally the game. Obviously, Amazons have some massive, and I mean massive outs.
Yeah.
Just Al away on international duty, Clarissa Allerton away as well. And the unfortunate season-ending injury of Ish Attic, knee injury. But she has been very inconsistent in terms of injuries this season. She has been battling with I believe it's a shin problem for most of the season. Now the knee has just forced her to take the rest of the season off and come back stronger. So you lose your reigning Golden Glove winner.
Which means there would be a new one.
There will be a new one.
At the end of this
year.
She
has not played enough games to justify giving her Golden Gloves.
Yep, you would agree. And even though she has been out on injury, she has pretty much been that manager role for the Amazons, usually giving them the team talks before and like during timeouts. So she has been quite involved, just not on the field wise.
I mean, you will find keepers are so hard to find. Like you'll find even if a keeper's injured, like the main keeper's injured, you'll find they'll still be on the bench.
Yeah.
Trying to help the troops, talking to the troops. So I'm not shocked about that. I mean, just in the men's, I've been out injured for I only played last week for the first time in 4 weeks. So I'm still named on the bench almost every week.
Yeah.
Mazen Abdallah, who was the reigning men's Golden Glove, has been out injured most of the season. He's same. So you will find that keepers like to spend. The main keeper will spend a lot more time on the bench if they're injured.
Yeah.
And talking to people, trying to keep motivations up. So that doesn't shock me that Ish does that. A little flick over the top there by Davies. Finds Nobbs. Nobbs trying to find Salakidis. Does. Salakidis running out of real estate. Balls just stays in. Little flick over the top. Davies going to get onto this one and mishits it. And Nobbs is down. Galuccio trying to help her back up. Vanua finds Garcia, and good save there from Nobbs.
Coming off the post as well, and that's a big miss for, I think that was Davies at the back stick, I believe.
She just mishit that completely. That would have made it 2-0. Jeez, what a game we would have made it. Like, what a game it would have been if it was 2-0.
The luck with the Bulls for now.
Because the thing is, if it goes 2-0, Evolution don't have to change the way they play. They've suffocated defensively. Banyule, who have only scored 2 goals on counters. After that, they've been held really, really tight. So now Evolution will have, getting into the later stages, will have to play differently. But we'll be right back after this ad break, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here just after a timeout called by Evolution with just over 9 minutes remaining of the second half. Evolution down 2-1.
There's a bit of a good crowd is gathering. They're getting excited for this and for that main event that we have coming up. Probably the biggest game of the season, you'd say.
It's a season-defining game. Yeah, definitely a season-defining. I think the whole round has been season-defining for most of these teams, being that you either played the team above, like it was 8th v 7th, 6th v 5th, 4th v 3rd, 2nd v 1st. The entire round, it's one of those rounds where, well, this proves where you are on the ladder. So obviously, Essendon Lions going down in pretty convincing fashion against Aku in the first game. Shows why they're on the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Preston overcoming Colton in pretty comfortable fashion again. Shows why they're currently fifth on the table. Could still move to fourth depending on how this result goes.
Yeah. And just for the final game of the night, I honestly believe if, as a shock from you beat Go Trade the keeper, I honestly believe if Fitzroy win that game, I just don't see Fitzroy dropping any points this season.
Oh, they could go the whole season undefeated. That would be amazing, but hard to do.
It is hard to do, but we have seen when they were at that period where they had no Gadulj, no Friscalzo sisters, they did do pretty well to survive and get points off games that they haven't played well in, but they've just been able to just get those points.
Those games that you win that you shouldn't win, they're your championship games. Like,
yeah.
Everyone expects, not everyone, but people expect Fitzroy to come out and win any game where they've got all their good players, right? The games where you don't have your superstars and you're still able to pull a rabbit out of the hat, they are what make champions.
Yeah, and it just shows like the depth of Fitzroy as well.
Yeah, I think the whole club this season has been very, very competitive in everything. Actually, at the moment, Fitzroy sit on top of every elite series futsal table. So you've got the youth league, they're on top. You've got women's, they're on top, and you've got the men's, and they're on top. So massive for Fitzroy as a club itself. So I think it is definitely something they're probably, this president's probably striving for to
looks like
have an undefeated season. What's they called it? Invincible season.
Invincible season.
Yeah.
I don't know if a futsal side has ever done it.
There might be one that have, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. There may have been a Pasco team that did it or something like that in the men's, but I don't think a women's team. No, Northcote may have done it. I'm not sure in the women's, but may have happened, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, and just the Fitzroy Empire at the moment. So that could, the Fitzroy dominance could be here for a couple of years to come.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's many players over the age of 30 in Fitzroy in total. So I think there might be one or two. So like that's still plenty of futsal, plenty of time to have players develop and grow together. So you might see a bit of Fitzroy dominance. Hopefully for the competition, it's even. On a bias level, I hope there is Fitzroy dominance, but we'll see what happens. As Banyule look to force Evolution up and attack them. And foul given away there by Penny Bakapopoulos. And it looks like Lucy Raymer may have suffered a little bit of a knee issue there. Maybe it's cramp. Not sure exactly. Big. Doesn't line up the shot. Looking for movement. Nothing of it. Mary's going to have to go back. Foul nearly given away there. Plays no one.
Poor pass there from your beak.
There's just no movement off the ball. Like, she's got the ball, she's waiting for movement to happen so she can play the ball. And when you have no movement away from the ball, you can't play the ball because you just run into trouble over and over again. Because if you're not moving, you're bringing defenders towards you. So, but the ball was on the line from this angle anyway.
Big turnover here. Is there a goal coming for it? And blocked off Ubeek's foot, I believe, and out it goes for a corner. The ball's here. 3 minutes 30.
Flashes across the face goal. Takes a deflection off probably Mary or Maddie. And Bulls are going to have another crack at this one. Cut out by Habib. Habib trying to go around Abdelatif. Abdelatif puts a foot in. Fanua wins the ball back. Fanua again.
Oh.
Beautiful play. Fanua to Fanua. And 3-1. 3 minutes to go. Is that game set match?
Now they're going to have to go for evolution. But here, just a couple lucky turnovers. This is clever. That is clever. You would think should shoot there, but no. Goes to the back heel pass instead. Open goal. And evolution now have to go all or nothing.
What kind of, just looking back on that, what would have been better to see from Rayma was, instead of trying to dribble, like instead of trying to roll around for Noah, if she just had to kick the ball out and they could have reset.
Yeah.
Because she tried to roll the ball around her, she's lost the ball. And that's what's caused that goal. Not just that, there are other factors to it, but if you just get rid of the ball there.
And finally, not finally, but for the first time, we are seeing a lot of aggression here from.
Oh, they have to.
They have to, yeah.
If they want to win the game, they've got to. They got to put the pedal to them. They got to put their pedal to the floor, and give it some gas.
Do the Bulls have Evolution's number?
I don't think Evolution will win this game from here.
Doesn't look like it, but they played each other twice this season. Bulls, 2 wins, so they've got Evolution down on lock.
The only teams they can't seem to beat are on a regular basis are Fitzroy and Amazons. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bulls somehow gain 3rd place. It would be a big call if they do.
When I looked at the teams at the start of the season, like the first few rounds, I thought Fitzroy, Amazons, Bulls, Evolution, Preston. That was kind of my way. Like that's what I thought would happen. And then obviously Essendon, I predicted to finish last. I don't think they'll win a game this season. And if they do, it will be a game where a team doesn't have any players at all.
Yeah.
Who I expect to beat Essendon every time and push the likes of Colton, if not beat them. Colton I really only expect to beat Aku and Essendon, so I wouldn't be shocked either, mate, if Banyule finish 3rd this season. I'm just trying to work out. I don't think Evolution are missing. They're missing Jacinta De Cruz, but I can't think of any real other players they're missing off the top of my head. They've got their 3
big guns.
Yeah, in Oliveira, Habib, and Davies. So as both players slide towards the ball. 35 seconds remain, and Banyule look to have won this one pretty comfortably. Have seen crazier things.
That is true, but doesn't look like it. I feel like Evolution's negative style of play
I think it
has just kind of costed them.
Yeah, I think their defensive style, I wouldn't say negative.
Fair enough.
But their defensive style of play, they're wanting to sit back and defend first. When they were down 2-0, may have cost them this game. So there is the potential that if they had played a bit more aggressive like they have been for the last few minutes, game might have gone a bit differently.
And this loss will hurt them as well because they know that they can beat the Bulls.
Oh,
So it'd be a stinger for them, and this ball's whipped in. And Bulls, great momentum going forward. If just those pen shootouts went their way, they just pick up points off.
What would they
Amazons
be?
or
That'd be
they'd be in
24-ish. They'd be in third already if they won. If they won either one of those games, they would have been in third already. Like at the end of the night. So, what this does see, it does see Preston fall back to 5th on 15 points. Banyule Bulls will remain in 4th on 18. Only 3 points behind Evolution, who will remain on 21. And the ladder will pretty much sit as it's come in, except for 6 and 7 who switched tonight. And Melbourne Aku are now above Colton.
It's a good sign for Aku as well, because I believe they haven't won a game since round like 5 or 6 or 7. So it's taken them quite a few games, but they're finally back on the winning sheet.
Yeah, they look good tonight too. They like to play through the target. They created 1-2, so interesting. Davey's going to line one up and straight into the wall. And that will be game, ladies and gentlemen. Banyule Bulls finish 3-1 winners. We will be right back with a player interview after this.
Otto to Chu, and the ball finds the back of the net. Fitzroy, it's their game. It's a one-way freight train, and we said it last week. It was 3 freight trains in one, and this is
more than a freight train. This is a this is just a bomb. Just coming forward. Just
gotta find other.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament, and hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with Banyule Bull players, Anika Lucci. How are you?
Good, thanks. What about yourself?
Oh, I've been here for 3 games. I'm tired and I'm due for one off, so I'm happy. For you guys, that was a really tough game to start with. They were very defensive. What was the mindset knowing they were going to be defensive?
Basically, it was just mainly defend. We've been really bad at defending. We cop easy goals, and it's literally just because we don't defend. So tonight, I believe we did do that. And the one time we didn't defend was when they scored.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was mainly just defending because we know we can shoot and we know we can score.
Yep.
It's just we don't defend.
Yeah, I think he's defended fairly well tonight. Obviously, as you said, the one lapse was their goal, which was a good throw by Maddie Knowles.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, brilliant play.
She's awesome.
You deserve to cop that one, I'll be honest.
Oh, no, 100%.
At half-time, you were 2-0 up. We saw earlier in the season you dropped the 2-0 lead at half-time to Fitzroy that went to penalties.
Yep, same as Amazons.
And Amazons. So was there anything that Nas said to you guys, making sure that you kept your composure?
Yeah, we can't really get him to stop talking, that guy. No, but it was more just sort of Tin telling us what to do because she's on the actual court.
Yep.
So Nas just basically is a Polly Parrot and just copies what Tin says, and that's it.
I'm glad we've put Nas in his place now. I'm happy. For you guys, that was a really important game for you. You now sit 3 points behind Evolution. You play them again in 7 weeks, which could propel you into third place. Obviously, you want to finish high as possible. You don't want to be on the bottom half of that table.
Yeah.
Is that the goal moving forward?
Yeah, I think, like, to be fair, like, we don't like losing. I mean, no team likes losing. And considering we were basically on the bottom, and then after losing to Carlton, we do want to get as high as possible. I think I can say for all teams in the league besides Amazons, every team loves beating Amazons. So if we can beat Amazons, it's not so much taking that spot over them, it's just beating Amazons. Yeah. And then that spot is just the bonus.
Awesome. No worries. Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. Hey, guys, stay tuned. We still have our main event of the evening, which is 1v2 in Amazons and Fitzroy, which is coming out right after this.